And it was one hospital we know.
We believe
It was
credited on Monday with that money also.
Let me stop here. Let me stop here.
Papa, if you check Perez, Perez is saying they know that Jacob Mohbad is not from the hospital though. That was why they released that statement. People were dragging the hospital. Who is the know?
Yeah.
Who is the know? They now released that statement. Meanwhile, Ahmed never released any statements. And now we need to even drag Ahmed. They need to let us know when and what time they bring Mohbad in.
We need to drag those two hospitals and tell them that we know that.
You know what, guys? That's why I'm saying that Baba Mohbad team are not doing nothing, okay? Because by this case right now, we're supposed to sue Kuramet Hospital, the hospital, for abating. Wait. We're supposed to sue Kuramet Hospital and Perez Medcare. That's why all this we are saying, these are our citizens' right. These are things we're supposed to get involved into. Okay, we sue them, let them provide the video evidence. So let us see whether Perez Medcare will tell us that they never had camera. We show us
because
the situation.
They do have camera. God bless you, Papa. Yes. Because they do have camera. They don't have camera.
So we want to see how they bring Mohbad into their facility. These are liars.
They are lying.
100%. The pharmacy they claim the nurse and Bami went to. We need the footage of that one as well. We take footage.
Exactly. Let's see whether they will tell us all those places don't have camera. They can't lie. You can't hide all the evidence. These are kids. Conspirators.
No matter how they try to cover this thing, truth will still be coming out every day because they've done a lot. They've done too much.
It's annoying.
It's very annoying. Like they think we're fool.
All of us, we are professionals here. We have a lot of educated people in the. In the street. Just because we are not in that house doesn't mean we cannot understand what happened.
We don't know what's happening.
We have intelligence. We are professionals. Okay, you can't come
Baba and Mama be on their way to the hospital, and you took their children, you took their child home for
I will hang for this case. We'll go hang for this
Papa
case.
Riano, I have a question for you.
Ask a question, go on.
Papa Riano, so when they confirmed Mohbad dead at the hospital, is it going to be right for, I don't know how many of them that were there, was it going to be right for them to go straight and deposit Mohbad's corpse in the morgue without the parents' consent?
Good question. It is either if the parents were living far away, okay, the best option then is to go deposit it in the morgue. Whenever the parents come, they will check it there. Or since they were already on phone, because they were on phone throughout, it was when the dad get to Osaka, London at Perez Medcare, they just cut the phone. The mother was calling, it was no longer going. Then the next thing, the Russia called the father and said they should go back home.
It's okay now.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
They are playing them.
Okay, can I ask another question?
Yeah, go on, ask any question.
Russia told Baba Mohbad that Mohbad is fine, that he should go home. Do you think that they wanted to create a better scenery for him, for them, for someone? Because in my place, it's not someone like Darosha and Madura cannot inform Baba Mohbad about his son's death. I feel like they told him that, to make him feel better, let him go home, so that maybe some elders will come and bring the news to him. Do you think it would be right for them to tell him why he was at the bus stop?
It would have been better for them to allow Mohbad in the hospital. There is no better place, okay, to see someone's condition than the hospital or the morgue. Yes. It's more safer because you will go to the doctor. Yes, you will not just come and just go into the facility. You have to go to a doctor. There will be some kind of statement. If they are together, if the mother is there, the father is there, they will not just break it to the father immediately. This is a man, he can handle this. Is not the first time death. They will it will pain them. They will bow down. They will nod their head, and then they will understand the situation, and then they will succumb. Okay, like nobody's a baby here. What we are saying is that the father, they carry that body back home and they embalm the body. What came to your mind? Without the father permission, no parents, no family permission.
There was no hospital.
The audacity.
Let me support this point again.
No family member told Darosha to embalm Mohbad. That's nonsense. It's not in his position. They are all less than 30 years old. Anyway, 30 years of age. Go on.
Okay, I have another one.
Okay, quick one. Hold on. Just to support this. Hold on. Stand wait. I just want to help you on this load. Let's assume Papa Ano is wrong. they will have waited to call an elder to inform Baba. Already they inform Baba, Baba, you can go back home. On their mind, Baba is going back home. Who is the elder they later informed to call Baba non-elder?
Before that 9 p.m.
Are you with me?
That house.
Yes, until Baba get to that, there was no elder whatsoever they informed to talk to call Baba. So you can go ahead with what you're saying now.
Up until 9 p.m., they didn't tell Baba. So that means night has come. Baba wouldn't have known until the next day, and only God knows what would have happened that night.
Meanwhile, Karima was lying to her that the free that she was calling Baba at 8 p.m. See, I don't know how you want to come and defend me. I want to know how you want to defend her because Karimo lied to Daddy
Nobody
Freeze that
was
she
calling
called
Baba.
Baba from 8 p.m.
Nobody.
8 p.m. Baba was in traffic in Lekki.
It's only Mama Mohbad
And
they
she
were
lied
calling.
to the world
Nobody
that she
called.
was calling Baba from 8 p.m. to 12 midnight not to bury Mohbad. A bloody fucking liar. You know what
That's
better
a
for you,
lie.
Karimo? Your family, my family. I swear to mighty God. But it's only painful when I listen to what Karimo said. Honestly, and there's no way you can defend Karimo. There's no way you can defend me. They lied to the world that they were
They are
calling Baba at 8
liars.
p.m. Abba, Abba.
Did I just see
White
Sandy dropped?
elephant
Sandy
flying.
dropped. Where is Sandy? She has dropped.
Dear God, Takula, you guys should be.
And
You
we
see
not
the
do that one
video,
before. It
Soma?
happens to
Yeah.
me.
Soma,
It happens to me
you see the
before.
video we have been,
This one, it
Lady
happens to
Harris,
me
sorry,
before.
1 minute, ma'am. You see the video we have been analyzing,
Yeah.
is enough for this video to see that Wumi is a manipulator.
Manipulator.
Someone who is money,
He's busy
someone
doing
who's
this.
supposed to be money.
Sitting
Wumi
down.
is supposed to be the one having this attention, not
And
Mama.
Mama is having.
Yes.
But she don't want attention
Wumi
on
is
her.
supposed to. There won't be attention because her hand is not clear. It's
Yes.
not clean. How can she receive this attention? Look at Tonto talking to her.
Yes.
You are by this woman, fingering this woman's brain.
Tonto knows
Just
that
to
it's
make
Wumi.
sure that
Yabo knows that it's Wumi.
everything this woman was is just on Sam Larry, Naira Marley. In that audio, everything Mama said was
Sam
Naira Marley.
Larry.
All the narrative is Naira Marley.
Yes,
He
but he
didn't even
said,
talk about Sam Larry much.
No, he said, Naira, don't test no moment. Me, went to get some Larry, about me 1 Naira.
Exactly.
Is that
Naira.
what you should be saying? Is that what you should be saying? For God's sake. Is that what you should be saying at that time?
Nítorí wọ́n ṣe try to wújọ yẹn ń wá tó ti fẹ́ ra omi ó ní wọ́n á jẹ́ pé omi yẹn fún bottle water ló ń wá mu ó ní tó ń ṣe mu bottle water yẹn ó ní community rẹ̀ ti ṣe òun nínú òun mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe òun mọ́ ó ní mo ní ọmọ mi máa máa kẹ́ ọ́ ti wọ́n máa nà tó bá ti lọ sí ṣó tó yẹ kó lọ kò ní lè lọ wọ́n máa nà ọ́ ni àti Sami Larry mi mẹ́ tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀.
Acting.
Mi ò mẹ́ tó pè Sam Larry. Naira.
You see, let me tell you a quick one. They don't want to drag Sam Larry. They want to drag only
Not
Naira
at
Marley.
all.
That's what they tell the woman. More Sam Larry. She knows the name, but do you know Naira Marley? He doesn't know them.
No,
But they
that's
don't want
why
to drag
Wumi is
Naira
at
Marley.
her back
So
telling
they don't
her
want
the
to drag Sam
name.
Larry.
She's
Thank you so
telling her
much.
the names of the people. I saw it. I saw her when she
Papayoni,
said
recently,
Sam Larry.
sorry, Soma.
And that's why Wumi is behind her, telling her a
Yes,
lot
to
of stuff.
tell her
Go
to
on.
remind her about the names that she's supposed to call.
You notice that these guys will come to the
Papayano.
platform. Adama, please, I'm sorry. Please let me land. I'm very
It's
sorry.
okay, sir. Okay.
In your platform, they will come. No, it's Naramani is the only suspect for them. They will not want to call it Sam Larry because in Mohbad's petition, he indicted Obailegushi in that bullying video that we saw of Sam Larry. That's the only video we saw about Sam Larry bullying and harassing Mohbad. And Mohbad indicted Obailegushi. So they don't want to mention Sam Larry anymore. They're already mentioning Naramani. If you want to mention Naramali, you mention Sam Larry together. And when you mention Naramali, we will go mention Obailegushi based on what the late Mohbad told us in the petition. You see that you don't mention Naramali at all and Sam Larry at all. If you mention Naramali, we will go mention Sam Larry. And by the time you are mentioning Sam Larry, we will go mention Obailegushi. Because Obailegushi was in the petition. But I don't want anything. You can't play us game here. You know how the game they go. Thank you, Adama. You can go ahead. Thank you.
Adama, we are waiting for you.
So what I'm saying is that this manipulation has started even before Mohbad died. So even Mohbad said it, that you're waiting for me to die so that you can post everything, Abi. So that's why immediately he died on that 12th, Wunmi started releasing all the videos that she has been manipulating. The marriage video, everything. She released everything.
And you know, the video where Mohbad came out say, if anything happened to me, who Naramali? Okay. They did not call that one medical issue. They didn't say he was having medical issue. The one where he said, if anything happened to me, who woman, that if I die today, the whole world, it is you. They will say that one is medical issue.
It's selective mental health. It's selective mental health.
You know
They select the ones they want to use mental health to define. Crazy ass people.
Do you know there was a video Mohbad said that if I die now, they will say I am mad. He said it in that video. That if I die now, they will say I'm mad. And who are the people saying that he's mad? It's Naira Marley and Wunmi. These are the two people saying he's mad.
If you know, if it was Wunmi that went told Naira Marley, you know, Wunmi.
No, they are conniving. Wunmi and Naira Marley are one. They are one.
Hold on first. Look at that Newer Mockery's interview, because I watched that interview again.
Can I say something quickly, please, guys? I'm sorry, please. Okay, this thing, when you watch it on TikTok,
Who is talking?
Before Adama's comeback, when no Mockery interview. Okay, she's back.
I was busy because I was not a supporter of Wunmi, but yesterday I was busy denying that this is not Wunmi, this is not Wunmi. But today I have to go on YouTube. I went on Twitter, I go on Instagram just for me to prove. I now lastly went on YouTube, shout for the same thing. And where I now believe this is Wunmi, the lady was coming from the next room, the other room, on that brown door. And as soon as she came out, she adjusted her cap immediately.
Yes, I saw that.
She immediately adjusted the cap.
Cover her face.
Put down the cap, cover her face. And immediately, she did not go anywhere. She immediately go to Mama Mohbad.
Straight to Mama Mohbad. Yes. It's very clear.
Yeah, yesterday Adama was in the comment section say, he's not Wunmi.
Wait, who is talking now? Who just said something now?
Adama.
Okay.
Adama
She was the one saying it's not Wunmi, Abi.
No, that's how it should be. You know, yesterday she was saying it's not Wunmi, but today she has watched so many videos and that's how it should be.
Yes.
Sit back and
Before I even came here with this analysis, I watched this video more than 20 times to be sure of what I'm saying.
It should be. Not to just come and defend it.
Lastly, Olaide, please, let me just, because I'm working. Lastly, where I know this is Wunmi, Darusha communicated with Wunmi again before the video end. Darusha communicated with Wunmi before the video end. And when Mama Mohbad called this one, Naira Marley, she forgot to call Sam Larry.
Wunmi
whispered to her
yes,
that she should call Sam Larry. That's where I visit all the social medias just for me to prove my doubts. And today I concluded that's Wunmi. No, that's Wunmi, 100%. In fact, thousand. If there is anyone, that's Wunmi.
Just watch out how she's coming out. She's going to come out now. See her brother is standing there looking. You see him. He will be standing here now. You see him coming out from that place, Abi. See him here. He will be looking at that side now. Immediately, Wunmi will come out. So they staged everything. They are staging everything. She will come out from this side. There's a door there. I don't know what is inside that place. But that's where the main door is on that. See her. See him. He's looking outside. Now, immediately, see her.
Summer, this is Mohbad's house, right? So as beautiful as all of these places is, all these people sitting down here, there was no better place to put Mohbad except under the staircase. And there's somebody, and Top Risky came up here and said under the staircase is very comfortable because he take a nap under the staircase.
Top Risky is a better name, please.
Top Risky.
Is his name.
Risky is a better name. Under the staircase, sometimes he read the newspaper laying down under the staircase. You talk this one,
Iyabo,
Prisky will say, I have experienced it. Talk this one, I have experienced it. Talk Prisky with the issue of blood.
just lift up Ojo.
It's in his
Iyabo
own
Ojo,
imagination. It's
Madam,
inside
Iyabo
when
his
Ojo,
own
my
bubble.
neighbor cried, when my
Iyabo
neighbor
Ojo
cried in
and
my uncle's
Tonto
house,
Dike, they
he
are
went
in on
to,
this plan.
she
They
was
know
there.
everything that
They're
Wunmi
in.
is planning.
How much
Eh,
I
more
know
is
they
the
all
know
house?
along I keep on
everything.
shouting Yabojo.
They knew
Yabojo
that
is
she's the
in
one that buy
full
Mohbad.
time. She's
Yes.
in.
So they are
Yeah,
acting a script.
do you
Can't
know
you
my
see?
problem
They
with
are no more
Yabo?
talking. Why are they not talking? Because
Yeah,
truth
do
is
you know my
out.
problem with Yabo Joy is that there's so many people say, oh, maybe she was lied to. But I watched again the video of the DNA about that DNA stuff. Yabo Joy was saying someone that was intervening her in a live video. Eh, and I said, I asked them, Wunmi, how far with DNA? They say she gone
It's
Wunmi has not
compromised.
come for court order. Are you fucking serious, Yabo Joy? I saw that video. I saw that video again yesterday on social
That
media.
woman was laughing
Why yes, she was laughing?
on that the freeze.
What the F are you talking
Laughing.
about? Why you be telling a 24-year-old to go and get to be missing the Baba and between photo down DNA when you should have you are an elderly person and say, go and do the DNA. What are you
Did
talking
you
about?
people see the write-up in the police people when the CP came out and give us a press conference of almost 1 hour? Yabojo was the one manipulating the whole story with Wunmi from the beginning.
Yabo Josie went on social media and said, Mohbad never fixed CCTV. She said it. She said she said Mohbad never fixed that camera. Later, top movies and me came up with no. Who
Not
said
top
it's the
top
camera?
risky. Top risky.
No, not
Top
top movies. No,
risky.
no, no, Dawa. I'm sorry, Dawa. Dawa said no.
No, we should call him Top
Okay, that
Ewu.
one.
Risky
Dawa
is
never knew what
better.
was
Top Ewu Nkita.
Dawa
Top
never knew
Nkita.
what was Dawa never knew what was DVR as at first week of December. He never knew what was DVR. Not
See
until he went
Yabo's
to open
face.
to
Just
account.
look at
They
Yabo's face.
filmed him on DVR. He now went on the jamboree interview with Wunmi. And she said, no, there's camera. No, there's camera, but there's no DVR. When Wunmi has always said, no, there's no camera. Conflicting. Conflicting. Baba told us there.
See
Camera one,
Yabo's
she
face.
share. People didn't believe him the last time, but because when Prime Runner came out to say there is CCTV and it's working, it's now Wunmi came out. When Baba said it because she knew that people didn't believe Baba then. She didn't come out to debunk Baba. But she came out and said, no, I'm not believe Baba here. Only for Okomerola. You use that against you in the court of law. You said it that it will favor your husband in the future. You can imagine. You can imagine
So
how can she
she
say
See
was
that?
Toto. Who is
disguising
Toto? See
herself.
how Toto talking to her. See how Toto. Toto
Yes.
told her to go inside.
She was disguising herself so that we will not know she's the one.
Why are you
That's why
covering
she
your
was
face?
doing that.
Why are you covering your face?
She was, now, let's ask ourselves.
Interviews. All Baba
Why?
interviews is
See
cheated.
Tonto and Iyabo. They know what they are doing.
We can see the difference between
Now
Baba
Abo
Mohbad
has come.
and Mama Mohbad. We
Abo
can see
just
the
come.
difference.
Abo just came in now to sit down. You know,
Yes.
initially Abo have not come in. He just came now
Abo
to
was
sit
even
down.
asking Abo was not who is Naira. He has in that interview. He
Abo
said, who is
doesn't
Naira?
even know all
He
these
doesn't even
things.
know who is Naira.
He's a
He said, who
Hausa
is
man
Naira?
Of
now.
course
What does he
now.
know?
He said,
He
who is
doesn't know all
Naira?
these people.
That's all because he is in the creative this thing, the
See
selling stuff.
Wumi's neck. Wumi's head is on top of Mama Boba's neck. It's in her ear, telling
You
her
see, all this plan is planned between Tonto Dike and Yabojo
Yabo.
to
100%.
pin Naira Marley down.
Yes.
That is what they're doing. The plan is to pin him down so that Wunmi can go free.
See, let me tell you, it's
It's
that
Gist
putting
Lover crew
Mali
now.
on
So the crew member of Gist
media.
Lover. So they are packaging what they
This
want to
lover
sell
don't
out.
catch too.
You guys
This
can
lover.
never, they can't even ask what happened in the house.
Why
When
didn't
they
they
declared
ask?
Prime wanted, they didn't even talk about it.
They
Yabo
didn't.
just never said anything about when Prime was declared wanted. They never said anything about it.
See
But when
Wumi.
it was Amana
See
Sabai,
Wumi.
they were jumping over
See
the wall.
Darusha. See
But
them.
when
Did
Prime
you
was
all,
declared
did
wanted,
you all remember there's a video the very black boy did was complaining about that boy with dreadlocks?
Yes.
and was saying that Yabojo, you see that boy following you. Yabojo came out and give a clap back. Don't think we are not aware of our environment. I know that boy, but he's not the person we are looking for.
You see?
When a very black boy was like, Yabojo, this boy was in the car that pronounced Mohbad dead. Yabojo came out the next day and give a clap back. We know what is going on. Yabojo, that girl, that woman, we don't have to leave her alone.
We'll drag her too, so that
Yes,
tell us
Yabojo need to be dragged.
what she's doing with Wunmi.
All Mohbad's money they are using to change with Bitcoin. She will bring it out.
See the money
Nonsense.
It's blood money now. It's blood
Yes.
money.
She had gone to stage her son in Turkey. Sylvester is in Turkey now. Sylvester is the one receiving the Bitcoin for her. Me, I've been on Yabojo's case all along.
How
Time will
Wunmi
come.
be bending down for 1 hour? It's because she has a game plan.
Yeah,
That's what she's doing.
manipulating.
Wunmi is manipulating
Controlling Mama Mohbad.
This thing, eh?
What is told to tell Adura? What is told to tell Adura?
To declare Iyabojo, they help me to do this thing.
Yes, now.
Only how they turn it. The target, the Iyabojo, her own target was to revenge on Naira Marley. That this is the time for me to revenge on him. That's why they did not want anybody to look any other angle.
But Naira
They were
Marley.
busy pointing hands on Naira Marley for
You
us to
see why Yabojo was getting into Naira Marley.
This video show it that
They want us to keep shading. They want us to keep chasing after shadows.
Yes,
exactly.
They planned it.
So that we look away from Wunmi.
They told Wunmi to dress this way.
Yes.
And you know, Iyabo started this plan for when she get her guy to take Mohbad to all European tour festival. The plan started from there. They took Mohbad there to get back at Naira Marley. You understand? That is where they started all this plan. Yabojo and her man.
Naira Marley needs to even come out and release some statements. I don't know, but though he has done the need to by doing that.
Naira Marley is being stupid right now. That he's watching them, pushing everything to his head, and he's being quiet.
No, he's quiet because he's involved with Wunmi. Naira Marley
He's
and Wunmi are
involved
one.
with Wunmi,
They are
and
one.
also he's involved in drugs. So he has
Yes,
so many things
that's why he's quiet.
about.
So before Naira Marley, those questions we asked him 3 days ago. I think he was trying to open our eyes, but we didn't open our eyes. Those questions, where were they taking him from? Who told Instant Blog is ear infection? Those questions were questions that we should have tackled at that time.
Who is the nurse? He was asking serious questions.
Who asked us to
now, we don't even know the answer to those questions.
Those questions
Let's not be surprised if they give us someone and say this is the nurse. Now, let me tell you guys, okay, if these people can keep the syringe that was injected, they said these are the syringe that they use. They can keep those syringe for 9 days. The police went there and see those syringe, but yet they could not keep the duvet that Papa Mohbad said he saw full of blood. They washed that duvet. They keep that particular evidence. No one saw it apart from Papa Mohbad and Mama Mohbad's sister. So let's not be surprised. For me, I will say it. No nurse, that nurse did not inject any injection on Mohbad. Those syringes were put there for a purpose.
Sorry. Don't say no one saw it. Wunmi saw it. Adura saw it. DJ Bami saw it. So, but the difference is
all of them
how
are
much
in
they said
there,
it must is different.
all of them are in the script. All of them are in that script. All of them are the same. They are trying to work on their script.
Interview again. He said, PA Mohbad one be, Adura Abu Mohbad one be, or Mohbad one be, Ati Wunmi. We called when the dad called you, or when you called the dad on that day. The dad said Wunmi was there when he was injecting Mohbad, when she was injecting Mohbad. Meanwhile, we lied to us on oath at the inquest that she was cooking fried rice.
Wunmi
Adua
said
said
she was
she
not
was
there.
doing indomie. Meanwhile, the mom in that interview, when he was saying he said that PA Mohbad one, which is that we didn't even know who was PA at that time. We didn't know who was the PA. He said Abu Mohbad one, which is Adua. He said, oh, well, Mohbad one, I'm very sure that should be Titi Bami. Then Wunmi, the wife, was there. According to when we are not saying if there is even a nurse, let's assume there's a nurse now. That means those 4 guys were in the house when the nurse came.
All
So
of them were there.
don't tell me that these guys are not suspects. Tell me why they're not suspects. Tell
All
me
of
why
them
they
were
should not be
there. And
arrested
even
and detained.
the nurse is part of that script.
Meanwhile,
The
the
Because
nurse
mama
came
how
to
can
treat the
you
injury.
treat someone, you as a nurse? Okay, according to the nurse mother, she said that video was sent to her daughter after her daughter have already arrived in the house. That's when the video was sent to her. Now they sent that type of video to you. And then, how can you just treat that kind of person? You just remove tetanus injection. According to the mother, he said Wunmi suggested that injection. You as a nurse, as a professional nurse, someone they just call you to come and treat a patient who you don't even know what sickness or what's going on with that patient. And then the same family member requested that and give him this injection. You immediately took that injection and give it to him. Like something they do you for
The
head.
thing is that I'm debunking that a nurse even came at all. That's my own. I'm debunking that thing.
you and Adama, you don't believe in that there was a nurse.
I don't
So
believe there was
the
even a nurse because there's no
if
hospital.
Mohbad dies on Monday, there won't be nurse. If he
There
dies
won't
on
be
Monday,
nurse. He died on
there won't be
Monday.
nurse.
So why is there
while we are
nurse?
It's a
saying
script.
this, while we are saying this, these people
I don't
can write
blame
a script. Olaide, while we are saying this, these people can write a script. Everything they say was scripted. So what if they now use someone, they told that person that we can pay you so money, and then we'll make sure you even if they sentence you, you will live good in that prison.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen to you.
We'll bribe your way
Except that
out.
you gave this person injection.
Yes.
But now, since Lenchi, one of the popular hosts on News for Mohbad, has had a contact with his dad. That's why I want to believe there's a nurse.
That's a third party, so we're not going to believe that.
I already said it. There's a nurse. Our lawyer spoke to the nurse and the father. So there is a nurse. As Summer, I agree with you. I don't know what was discussed. I didn't ask.
They are not saying that there is no nurse that is present.
It's
They
a
are saying that
scripted nurse. It's a scripted nurse.
Scripted nurse.
Not listen. Someone is saying not that anybody could have come, but one thing for sure, they did not meet Mohbad alive on Tuesday.
Yes.
Simple.
Exactly.
He was alive on Tuesday.
I agree with you because actually Mohbad died on Monday, not Tuesday. So
if
whatever the police people told us,
Yeah.
I don't know what the nurse said, but whatever the police told us was a lie.
If
So
the
that's why we are eagerly waiting for the nurse to come to the inquest.
Okay, now listen. If the police brought out a CCTV of a nurse on Tuesday, then it's a
Yes,
lie.
it's not important because the nurse is not part of this thing. It's after effect.
You see, something happened to Mohbad on the bridge. Mohbad left bridge 50-50. They got home 50-50 with Mohbad. You see that video we were talking about on Harry's show 2 days ago, where you said he was lying on the floor.
Yeah.
That was the final ritual for Mohbad. Final ritual, and when they want to do that ritual, is an open space where they will stand. Everybody will stand in the middle of Mohbad.
purple cloth.
Mohbad, that place was the final place they did their final ritual,
took
or
out
that
the
their
ark and
private
the
living room upstairs.
Yes.
You know, so something happened to Mohbad on the bridge,
Yes.
and he went home 50-50. Before 9 a.m. on Monday,
the final
Mohbad
ritual was the
already
white
born.
clothes. I think, to my own understanding, I think Wunmi thought the final ritual was the white clothes and the ado. I don't know what ado, the charm they threw in the grave. They thought that was the final ritual. Little did they know That was the beginning of their calamity.
Yeah, what I mean by final ritual, you know how these Ogboni people and all these court
They put
people,
you in the
that's
middle
what
and
I
be
mean.
dancing
You know,
and
they had
singing.
to gather around him,
Yes.
took their oaths and everything. You
Right.
know, from the beginning of this case, Miss Harris, when I told you that Mohbad told me that they took an oath, I was the first person that
Yes,
Mohbad appeared
yes,
to
you told
me.
me.
I keep
Yes.
on saying this. You know, Mohbad told me everything that happened, and that is my, my offer that I hold in this justice for Mohbad.
Can you
That,
tell
and
us?
I said I'm
Madam,
not
Can you
backing
tell
madam,
us
down.
are you not the
everything
co-title
that
holder?
Mohbad told you? I want to know if
Who is speaking here?
it is true.
I
Tell
am,
us what
I
Mohbad
am
told
the
you.
You want
co-title
to
holder.
know what everything Mohbad told me?
Yes.
That's why
Tell me.
everything you are saying is not new to me.
I believe in dreams
If you
too.
if you hear my story, everybody is going to run away from this
Please
life.
tell
You
us
understand?
that story. I want to hear it because I believe in dreams. Me too, I
See,
dream a lot, but I
Sister
haven't seen
Harry,
one.
can I go on?
Yes, go on.
Ah,
We want to hear your
let
story.
me. I'm gonna go off. You can tell them. But me, I'm going.
You
Let me
want to
come.
go off? Why do you want to go off?
Tell us the dream. I want to hear
Madam
from you.
Marie, why are you afraid now?
You're
You know me,
afraid. Why do you
mommy,
want to go
you know
Look
off?
my
at,
crypto. You know my
look at
Bitcoin.
her brain.
Hold
Look at
on.
her brain
You
on
know
the
I'm
way.
using one eye to check the Bitcoin. Yeah, you know I told you that I've not sold it. And I don't want it to drop, and I'm here listening to story.
I've
I don't
told you
want.
to cash
Just
out.
sell
It's
it
going
now,
to
Madam
I
drop.
don't
Marie.
want to
Just
cash
sell it
out
now.
yet. It's
Cash out
going
now.
up. It's still going up. I don't want to cash out yet.
Monday is going to drop anyway. Monday
I
market is going
want to
to
cash
drop.
out tonight, but I'm still watching. At least I get one
Just do
thousand
half
dollar
half.
extra.
Just do half. Just sell half. Retain half. That's all. You'll be on the safer side.
I saw, I saw some yesterday and it's still
Tell us
up.
the dream now.
Yeah,
Continue.
tell them the dream. Let me come down. Somebody else can come up.
All right.
Tell them.
Okay. So this is my dream.
Yeah.
I don't know Mohbad before. Something came to me and it involved the president of Nigeria at that week, and I put a hold to it. And at the end of the day, the end of the whole stuff, Mohbad's case appear on the petition, which I tried to put a hold on it. And Mohbad's case was the last paragraph on that petition, complaining that since this man came on power, this is what we've been facing. There is a present issue now. We are having at hand. This boy was killed by this man's boy, by this president boy, So I said, okay, this is a politics. Can we put a hold on this, and we shouldn't make it forward to the UN? We should put a hold on it. Let me call around and see what exactly is this, because the fight between Tinubu and Obi was on then. They were trying to get a lot of document from from the US here, So I said, okay, let's put a hold on it. I'm going to cut on that. I'm not going to go detail on that aspect. So I said, okay, give me time. Let me check around. Young youths, young boys, young guys like us, they were the one doing that stuff, concerned citizen of Nigeria. And I said, okay, we'll put a hold on it. I make a call and something leads to something. So I'm going to start from where my dream started. So I stopped that petition moving forward, It was a petition that already put in, and a slot is supposed to be given to them to speak on it on the UN, okay? So that stopped. And the very day I did that, the night of that day, and I went to bed. I love to sleep in dark, turn off everything, turn on my rainy sound, and I was trying to go to sleep. And I was laying on my side, and a long hand with a khaki uniform, khaki color, like a chino shirt, long from your shoulder all the way to your hands. You know how you wake somebody up, you tap somebody on the person's shoulder. So I see this hand in the dark. That's the only thing I can see, from the shoulder down to the finger. Then was tapped on my shoulder, and I said, who is this? And I got up and jumped up turn up my lights and look around. There's nobody. I said, okay, what's going on here? And he never stopped there. I said, okay, it could be imagination or something. So it didn't stop there. Then the next day, well, that was on Monday of the next day, and my little girl came back from school, and she said she have a project. She need to go to the store. I said, no, we stay at home so that I can order it and they'll bring it to the home. She said, no, that she want to go to the store. And that's like me not being to the store for like over 2 months, you know. So that evening, I decided to say, okay, get up, let's go to the store, okay? So we went to the store, and when we got to the store, that's like between 6 to 7 in the evening, like that. So when we got to the store, we were walking out to her. She was picking her stuff and all that. So I got to an hour. I wanted to pick a Excedrin. So when I tried to pick the Excedrin, I picked one, then another one rolled down, you know. So when the thing rolled towards my back, and I turned around to pick it, so a lady now grabbed it and handed it over to me, you know. So I said, oh, thank you. She said, how are you? I said, I'm fine, you know. So she now looked at my daughter. She said, oh, that she has been looking for me in the store for like over 20 minutes. Now I said, oh, really? You say, yeah, I saw you when you are walking in with your daughter, and I was walking out. I said, oh, I didn't take notes. So she was like, oh, really? I said, yeah. So she now turned and looked at my daughter. She was like, baby, can you excuse me, please? So my daughter looked at me and said, can I? I said, yeah, but don't go too far. My phone, my bag, everything is in the shopping cart. Don't go too far. So she said, yes, ma'am. So she ran away. And the lady was like, the first question she asked me, she said, have you seen somebody that speak to the dead before? And I was like, no, but I've heard about it. I've heard some people in the East Coast of America, like the Louisiana area, I heard they do that. They actually wake the dead, you know. She said, yeah. Say, do you know the set of people called Creole? I said, yeah, I've heard about them, but I really don't know about them. She said, oh, she's Creole. You know, she's from that part of the country, from Louisiana area, that she's here on something. I said, oh, okay. Then she said, okay, when you are walking in, I was walking out. And there's this young boy, fine looking boy. He was crying and following me and telling me to follow that lady. That she doesn't do this more often, but she sympathized with the boy, the rate at which the boy was crying, you know, for her to follow me. Then she said she have a message for me. Can she give me the message? And I was like, no. She said, no, you had to take this message. You have a good heart. It doesn't happen to people that often, but somebody with good heart, and she don't do this on the public space, because the way this boy was crying that she has to do it, and because she feels that this boy feel that I can help. And that's the reason why she came. And the first message for me, he gave me, she said, anytime you get to talk to my father or you get to speak to anybody, this is my father's message. Ask my father why 3 times. Why did you let them to silence me? You promised to protect me. What made you so angry that you turn your back upon me? I told you to be patient. Everything is going to be okay. That was the first word. Then she moved on to the second word, and she now told me that he said that only his girl, he don't say wife, his girl, is the only person that will tell the world the truth of what happened to him. But it's going to be difficult because everybody involved in what happened to him took an oath, okay? That they took an oath. It's going to be difficult, but they will talk, but she's the only person that will tell the world what happened. So he moved from there. And he now said that he has kids, not kids, that every of his thing should be put together in one place. That when that time comes, one would decide to carry up his name. That he don't want his legacy to go in vain, that he wants his legacy to remain. Okay? So she stopped at that and she looked at me. She said, oh, he's gone. Somebody is coming and he left, So, oh, he's gone. She said, he's gone. I said, oh, wow. She said, yeah, he gone. She said, sorry, ma'am. I was like, oh my God. So what do you want me to do with this message? I said, I don't know. But from this moment, just be assured this guy is going to be with you for this moment. And I'm telling you, don't be afraid. You have a good heart. There's something in you that you have to deliver for this boy. So if you are afraid, you are not going to get it. So this is my number. My name is Keisha. Call me when you have any problem or when you want to talk to me. Call me, And she gave me the number. I put it down, And the next thing, she said, I got to go now before I stinks. That's me. I got to leave before I start smelling. Okay. I said, oh, wow. So I said, okay, bye. Then she walked. I saw her walking straight through the aisle. She turned left and immediately she just moved. My feet, my head becomes so heavy that at that moment I couldn't even move my leg. And my daughter ran to me and she was like, Mommy, are you in trouble? Do you have any problem with the police or something? I said, no. He said, what's that woman telling you? I said, no, that's okay. Pick what you need to pick. We need to go home now, So she got everything. I came home. That was the beginning of my nightmare. It was a nightmare for me. From that moment, I don't even need to sleep. The next day, he came. He took me all the way to the stage where this whole thing started. At the stage, the light on the stage is blue and green mixed together. Then he took me to the stage while he was dancing in the stage, okay? He was dancing and there is just coming to my face, so I don't like talking about it. Finally, he took me to the stage and, and once that thing is going to start, the moment I closed my eye, the sky will start open like a TV. It will open once it get to the light blue sky, everything, the thing will just surface in my front like a TV. Then everything will start playing. I don't need to sleep, So he took me to the stage. He was performing on the stage. There are people on the back of the stage, left and right. On the right side of the stage, there are people there. While he was singing, somebody now stretched a drink. The bottle is not green. It's like an olive green bottle, okay? Was stretched hand to him. So he pop it into his mouth and stretch his hand and give it to them back. At that moment, his energy went from the 100 to a 0. You know, the energy went from 100 to a 0. Then, from that moment, he now took me all the way to his house. Okay? From his house, as I am in this America right now, if you take me to Mohbad's house, I will show you where everything happened. So he took me all the way. The house is like a condominium. What I saw is like a condominium. So from the condominium, he took me inside the house. The moment I get into the house, I think it's the kitchen is on the left. He took me to the place. The place is like a kitchen, but not fully kitchen. It's like, a pantry. A pantry where you store your food. Like in the US here, it's called pantry, where you stored your food. Okay? So he showed me where there were like something like a tube, putting something inside the drink. For inside the drink, they added something to something in the bowl, like a food. I don't know what it is. Then he showed me that aspect. Then he took me all the way. I climbed upstairs. Once I climbed upstairs, there is a room to my right. He took me to that room. The room is big, like a ball game room, like a master bedroom. In that room, there's water on the ground, Then clothes, you know how you come back from somewhere, you take off your clothes, you just pull your shoe, your socks, things were being just scattered in the room. So he took me there, and from that moment, my vision, started closing. Everything closed. I got up. It was too much for me. The moment I closed my eye, it appeared. I can't sleep. That very week, I started losing my mind. I started calling people. I'm not a social media person. I opened an Instagram account. I started sending message. I was begging. I begged people. I offered people with money. Please, can I put my story out there? I'm losing my mental health. I started crying. I wake up from sleep. I started attacking my kids. Once they say good morning, I'm losing it. Like my son was like, Mom, you need a help. They took my phone. They started seizing my phone. You need to go to the hospital. It didn't stop there. So there's this other day on that makes me lose all my mind. My kids, they all went to school. Around 10, that whole of that night, I didn't sleep all night. I was just awake, doing a lot of things, doing research, talking to this person over here, talking to a lot of people that's private for me, trying to see how we can come in this case, but no way, nobody is listening to me, So even this Iyabojo, I texted her. I was on her live. I sent her a message. She read my message. I text her. One other guy, a lot of people. I try to communicate. You can imagine somebody will read your message. Somebody will listen to you crying like a baby. You will see this person read your message. Even Sam Clef, I begged him. I said, hey, we need to do this. This is the right thing we need to do. I have some team of lawyer here that is looking at I begged. I say if it's money wasn't the problem. This is like the 3rd week. Okay. So the last one that I almost tried to call 911 to check myself into the hospital. My kids, they were all gone to the school that morning and I was alone. I didn't sleep all night. I said, okay, let me go sleep for 1 hour or 30 minutes and see if I can sleep. So I went in, closed my door, lay down on my side again. And the moment I lay down, the sky started opening, get to that stage of where the TV is going to appear in my front. Then I jumped up off my bed. I jumped up, I said, not again. I have so many about Bella, about a lot of people that have not give out. I need to give what I have out. So I jumped out of my room, came out, made smoothie, went to my garage, roll up my garage, have chairs in my garage, and I sat down there with my 2 eggs. I ate it. I became scared of coming back into my house, So I was there for a while. So when I look at the time, it was the time for kids to start coming back from school. So I was like, okay, let me go in and see whether I can make something for my kid. So immediately I walked in from the garage. My TV was on. There was a breaking news on CNN. So I now walked straight to the living room to come and sit down. So I sat down, just being taken away by the news. The next thing, the entrance to my house, you either a fingerprint, which is one person's fingerprint that can open the door, or you have the code. You have 4 codes that can open the door for you to get in. And if you are anywhere in part of the house and somebody is trying to open the door with a pin, you can be hearing the punch. So I was sitting there in my living room and I'm beginning to hear the punch. And I was hearing my son's voice, like, how somebody is trying to come in and you be hearing the person's voice. The person put the pin and the door sounded like the door is open. And I was hearing my son's voice like he's talking on the phone. And thought he was going to come in. 30 minutes, I wait for him to walk at the door coming. No answer. I was like, what is going on here? So I get up, went out, opened the door, I went out to check on the car porch there. His car is not there. He's not there. So I came back here and said, okay, this is strange. And I called him. I said, hey, dude, where are you? I heard your voice. You went back somewhere? He said, no, I'm still in school. I left home since 9 a.m. and I'm not planning on coming home anytime soon. I'll probably be home around 10 p.m. I said, really? You didn't come home just now? Were you not trying to open the door? He said, Mom, go look around your house. Go check in your backyard and everything. Just make sure nobody is trying to break in. And I live in the suburb. I don't live anywhere close to the road or street or anywhere. So, very quiet neighborhood, So I was like, nobody. Said, Mom, go out, open your back door, go through your backyard and everything and check if somebody is not trying to break in. At that point, I know there is a problem for me. Based on what happened to me, that I couldn't sleep and I had to jump and come out, I know. I sat down at that spot, went to the kitchen, I couldn't cook anymore. I was on my dining table for 4 good hours. I was crying, like, who is going to help me? Who is going to listen to me, So I pick up my tablet that is right in front of me, turn on my tablet. Immediately I turn on my tablet, this lady at that universe was the first person that surfaced on my tablet. And what was she saying? She was saying, oh, yeah, this is justice for Mohbad. And I listened to her a little bit. Somebody called and they were talking. That's how I quickly pick up my phone. I didn't even call WhatsApp. I called direct. And I called her direct. Behold, immediately the phone rang and I was watching her. Immediately the phone rang, she picked it up and she introduced herself and I introduced myself. And I was like, I see you are doing justice for Mohbad. Can I talk to you? She said, yes. I said, okay, please. I don't want to be on live. Can I talk to you behind? She said, okay, give me 1 hour. I'll call you right away. So by the time she called me right away and I calmed down, I'm trying to cut this whole story short. I don't want to keep people too much to be listening, By the time I tell this woman my story, she was already crying and I was crying. She feels so sorry for me. She said, okay, do you want to put your story out there? I said, yes. I think if I put my story out there, I'm going to feel better, and I'll feel released that a message is given to me and I'm putting the message out there. She said, okay, give me a good time and I'll call you when I'm on live tomorrow. I said, okay, I'm not an early person. You can call me. Let's agree to 4 o'clock my own time, 4 p.m. my own time. She said, okay. By the time Ada called me, and she probably has mentioned it to them, by the time she called me, over 70,000 people were already waiting on that live for me, because I was like a first person that brought the vision out of what exactly happened. Everybody was waiting for me. By the time I finished speaking and I cry out, and I feel better, But guess what? What happened to me the next day after I released that stuff? I woke up, I got up in the morning around 10. It's always between 10 and 9, my vision. Immediately I get up, I went to my restroom. I was sitting there in my restroom like this, and I was trying to recall and thinking. The moment I closed my eye, I wasn't sleeping. I closed my eye, and the sky started opening again. I was like, okay, it looks scary. It's kind of scary when it started, you understand, I was like, okay, let me see what this boy have for me today, So the moment the sky opened, behold, it was Wumi standing, this beautiful damsel. If you see how pretty she was, she looked like a queen, this Arab women. She was dressed up with gold, yellow gold, and she covered her hair. This girl was standing in front of me, looking at me, eyeball to eyeball. And I was sitting there in my toilet like this, and I was looking at her. She was looking at me with my eye closed. So we keep on looking at each other. The next thing, the line, it started fading. Then there's a written like Arabic, not really Arabic, like all these Hebrews written, on her chest. I can't translate what that means, but it was a written like in Arabic, not really Arabic, but something close to that on her chest. And the next thing, the pictures started fading together with the right up, so pretty, cover her hair with like the outside Arab women, but she was well dressed up with gold, yellow gold, the real Indian yellow gold. That's how she was looking that day, then she fade, and the screen closed, I said it to people, I don't know the meaning, but a lot of people put a lot of meaning into it. So it's my story. That is what is kind of driving me. It never stops. At any time I move on this case, I move on a direction. Either I hear the voice or I get a direction. That is how I've been moving on this case, and that is the reason why when you hear Susan talking, I'm not talking because I want to be popular or I want to be known. I know who I am, but that is the reason why I said we are not going to stop. And for Wumi, and that's the reason why I keep on saying to Wumi, you know what happened. Mohbad didn't tell me you killed him, but you know what happened. And you tell us what happened. We'll pick it up from there. And that's the reason why I keep on saying, please, Wumi, tell us what happened. And Wumi is the only person that have solution for what we are looking for. other than the police people that has messed up this case for us.
I believe this your dream 100%. Because me, I believe in dreams. I dream too, but I haven't seen Mohbad in my dream. The only thing I know is that I play his music all the time to get the inspiration. And I'm always thinking about him. I always think about him, think. How did this go? How did this go? For days, hours, I'm thinking. So this your dream. I believe it 100%. For the fact that you saw that Wumi, that evil witch. Wumi, in fact, with this thing you have said now, you see Wumi is a witch.
Now, Soma, let me narrate to you the 3 dreams I have had about Mohbad so far.
All right.
I also dream too.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one was I saw Sam Larry and I saw a TV station, and what I saw, the voice was that so many rituals were going on from one big house to the other. They were doing ritual. And when I was to wake up, the Holy Spirit came to me and he said, a lot of people are involved. That was the first dream I had. The second one was when Spenny was to be bailed from prison. I had a dream and the Holy Spirit, I woke up, he says, Spenny will soon be released. You see, I want us to take note of this. Spenny has something that will lead us to the revelation of what happened to Mohbad. He has a link. And the third dream I had was I saw policemen. They wore all their regalia, their attires, putting leaf on their head. They were like as if they were going to war. They went to arrest Wumi from underwater and they brought her out. Wow. And I'm still standing on that last one. Wumi will be arrested very soon. Mark my word. That's the last dream I had.
It's clear that she'll be arrested because she has done enough. Like, she has done enough, and we can all see that what she has done. And it's very evil what she's doing. And this has kind of proven to us that this girl is an evil witch. Evil witch. Like, you people don't understand the in-depth, like, nobody has done what this girl has done. People think I hate her, but I hate her ways. Her ways are very evil.
Soma.
This girl goes to learn to achieve evil. And I can tell you for sure that Mohbad is not the first blood on her hands. Just look at what this girl is playing out for us.
It's not the
We're
first.
still clapping for her. Some people are defending her. I don't understand. Look at how this girl has taken us all of us on a ride. On a long ride.
Soma, please, can you play this video? Then let's listen to the voice. You should see that time that they want to give Mama Mohbad money. Someone went and called Adura. Come and see the race, Darusha, the speed he run and come so that we see what is going on. Please, let's see it. So all of them, they are after money.
But how much is in that envelope? It's not up to 5.
Please just play it from that place that they want to give Mama Mohbad envelope. Then come and see what happened.
Let me start from here.
You will see the way that the guy, when he see that they are bringing out that envelope, one guy in black run and go and tell Adura to come out. Immediately, Darosha came out. That was when he was tapping with me, asking.
See him scratching his head, standing behind Wumi. He's going to tap her now. He's just standing behind her. Yeah,
that envelope, not now. Not now.
From here.
Hey, see what we have. That guy has went and called Adura. See. Adura will come out of that room. Be looking at what will happen. Though. See, Adura has come. You see, he's telling Adura to stay in their back.
See Darusha.
He's telling Adura to stay in. Look at Darusha. They are looking at that envelope like like they should collect it from that woman.
Are they so hungry?
You can replay it again and see. You will see that when they want to give Mama that envelope, that guy in black rush and go and call Adura. Immediately, Darusha followed.
See Darusha. See him wearing cap.
Just replay it and see.
See Wumi. Yeah, we saw
Wumi
it.
was busy telling Mama Mo what to say.
See her head on. Why will somebody's head be on another person's head? The people that is defending this girl.
She went and hide her child so that that baby will not cry that you want to suck or anything.
Even if he's an interpreter, is this how you interpret to someone? Interpreter is supposed to be seated by the side where
Please,
Adura was sitting.
please replay it. Let's see. Replay it. Why is Wumi not sitting down?
Why? Because
She
she's
no get peace
now.
of mind. God has taken her peace of mind already.
All this thing that she's doing is Mohbad spirit that is making her to do it. Nothing
I'm
else.
telling you.
Because
See,
she's deceiving us, but she's not deceiving us. She's deceiving
Soma,
herself.
Soma, spirit of Mo is disturbing a lot of people. I'm just coming from one place like this. Like I have that record I'm going to send to you. Top Movies is there like right now. If you hear what one woman is saying there, and that woman has been fighting for Wunmi from day one. Do you know that woman is saying, she's not blaming people that are bashing Wunmi. Why? Because even though she's the one, she will not be happy. Why is Wunmi not talking? Like seriously, they keep dropping the woman insulting her.
Forget all those people; they are not important.
Some of them are already seeing the truth.
Exactly.